yes, Varka is part of my party now, along with a few others from the Wish event. So I decided to break him in by completing the In the Mountain quest, especially this time trial, which was very difficult due to the low damage that my characters could deal, though I did find out that making the enemies fall in the water causes them to instantly die. I wish I had known that sooner. But I finally was able to do it and collect the reward from it. You run around, find all the scarlet gems, and thaw out the shard, and you send its bauble that appears on its way. Afterwards, you come to this arena that has 2 ruin guards and a ruin grader that appears after you defeat the first 2. It did prove a little bit challenging just because of how hard they hit, but with a combination of Barbara and Kaya, I was able to finally get this segment done and defeat the ruin grader. After defeating the ruin grader, this hole opens up in the middle of the arena. You go down there, find the last shard, thaw it out, and send its bauble on its way. After you thaw out the shard and send the bauble, these 2 ruin guards will come to life, but they barely have any health, so they're super easy to defeat. And then we go to the area where the baubles went, which is this. And you go around, you defeat all of the enemies to reveal the shards in the middle that you have to thaw out again. I was able to thaw out all of the shards. Be careful when you're up there. It is a little bit slippery.
Look after Mondstadt for me.
But with all 3 of them finally activated, the pillar can finally be restored. Down in the hole that was created, that's where the quest chest is. So you go down, collect it, and then you're instructed to report back to Iris, who gave us this quest in the first place. You talk to Iris, you give her the information, and she does give you some rewards for completing her quest. I feel like the rewards don't really match up with the difficulty of the quest, but maybe I just struggled with it more than I was supposed to. The next quest I completed was the one to find Joel's father. You go and you talk to Joel. He basically sends you all the way back to Mondstadt to talk to his uncle Cyrus to see if they have any news about his father. The only news that we have is that Pallid apparently saw a silhouette of a person in a blizzard when he got separated from his training team, and before he could actually talk to the person, when he called out to them, it attracted a bunch of monsters. So you're instructed to go up there, clear out the monsters so that Pallid can do a thorough search of the area. And then later on, when you come back to the camp that's up here, you find that Joel's father is here. Pallid apparently found him, not in the most elegant or graceful way, because he ended up losing his footing and rolling down the mountain and ended up stumbling upon Joel's father that way. He does have amnesia. He must have hit his head because he woke up covered in blood. But when he saw Joel, it did jog his memory of who Joel is, at least, and maybe his wife as well. But he doesn't remember anything else. But hey, he's alive, and that's the best case scenario that we could ask for, so happy ending indeed. After completing that quest, I went and I talked to Harris, the camp's chef, who's apparently trying to recreate an ancient recipe, but he wants us to find 10 pieces of what he's calling chilled meat, which are boar and other animals that have been encased in ice, because he wants to see if that affects the flavor and texture of the meat from it being frozen for who knows how long. But yeah, apparently I've already gotten 2 out of the 10 that I need for this quest. Now, even though this quest seems simple, because all you have to do is just get 10 chilled meat, what makes it difficult is that once you pick up the 10 chilled meat, a boss fight comes out of nowhere where this giant boar comes out and tries to attack you. But I came back, I tried to fight him, and he has this attack where he drops snow from just the sky, and it hones in on you, so you have to keep moving, and if you get caught by it a little bit, you get stun locked into oblivion. So yeah, he decimated me. So I decided to go ahead and go and give Harris the chilled meat that I already had, thinking that maybe that fight is optional. It's not optional. He asks for you to go and kill the king boar so that he can use it in his dish. So I went back, and after multiple attempts, I finally was able to defeat him. I'm still not entirely sure how I pulled this off. Barbara was the only survivor out of the 4 characters that I have, and she was about to freeze to death. So I quickly got my rewards and got out of there. I went back to Harris. I gave him the king boar meat, and he told me he was going to make goulash with it. And he gives you the recipe card, you learn it, you make the goulash, you give it to him, and he tells you it's exquisite and that he'll have more for you if you come back during the evening. You have to set your clock to 1800, come back, talk to him, and then you get the goulash and you complete the quest. Now that I'm adventure rank 23, I can complete the Archon quest, the Rite of Dissension, which I'll do in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this one, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all next time.